Air signs, this is your collective bonus reading for this weekend. And I heard a song before I started getting this ready, and it was Michael Jackson, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with this reading, but we shall see. All right, your first oracle is separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, that does not mean anything negative. So we will keep going. It's just saying there might be some space going on. One of you could be traveling, both of you could be spending more time at work or doing other things. But there is separation. All right, let's look at our vintage wisdom. Harmony. Look at that. That to me is being in sync with the vibe of the universe. That looks good, air signs. And now let's get one more oracle. One more, please. Just one more. All right. And we have, ooh, there we go. Look at that. Psychic development. I like that very much. That kind of goes together with that harmony there, being in sync, not the band. All right. So, ooh, so that was two just flying out at you there. And let's grab one of these. Fortune Oracle. I really like these cute little deck here. So put one of those there. And now let's get this little bonus. So I want to jump right into this reading for you guys. All right, here we go. And so this first row, we're going to do 3 rows. We're going to do recent, past, now energy, and future. And the reason why I'm doing this collective instead of each one is because I normally do these readings on Saturday, but I'm doing it the morning of because Friday and Saturday I worked on the art project from the channel, the Book Nook, and it drove me insane. But I got it done, and now I need to edit it, and it is a lot to edit. We have in your recent past 2 of Pentacles. That I always hear when I see this, it reminds me of the Wizard of Oz and the Wicked Witch. That do 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 do. Okay, not that. Oh, okay, yeah. We are still coming out of Aries energy. We are now into Taurus, but this is the tower's been popping up for a lot of people. So this is Aries energy, recent past. So wouldn't worry too much about it. And ooh, looky there, we have the Sagittarius Temperance Angel. She's like, we got this. We got this. We'll use that dumpster fire to craft something new, right? Not that that's what that is. I don't know why that came out. Oh, all right. Recent past. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. And 5 of Cups. Well, it's in the recent past, so. Here we go, air signs. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Recent past. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, it's about our balance in life, right? You see how she's on this water. And because I see a big wheel here, with this particular Pentacle, I feel like you might be focusing more on one thing than another. Not really sure what yet. And she doesn't really look, in this Page of Pentacles, she doesn't look very happy. So you could be focusing more on work and less on play, the things that, help you to be happy. But I don't know, there could be a lack of balance here. Possibly. But let's keep going. So we have to take these together with the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something, right? Holding on to something too tightly. This is your recent past, but this could be holding on to something that is creating an imbalance in your life, an imbalance in something somewhere. If you're holding on to too many things, it's hard to be in a receptive receiving energy. And I feel like that is what's throwing off your balance, this holding on too tightly to something. We do have resources here. This could be any of the resources here on earth. So it just depends on who you are and what's going on with you. Time, energy, love, money, possessions, holding on too much, creating imbalance. There needs to be openness and flow, is what I'm seeing. Needs to be, right? And so, also in your recent past, something abrupt happened in your, could have been home life. The Four of Wands is about our partnerships and commitment. It could be that something unexpected happened. That's the Tower. This is a fated event. This happens to us all. Sometimes the choices we make, it's always going to affect our outcome, our future, and how things happen. It could be your unwillingness to let something go caused something to kind of crumble here. And it affected this partnership, this commitment here, whatever it was for you. I know this is very general, but that's what I'm getting, because I feel like the message is going to be interpreted differently for the people who are watching, you know? So this event really affected, could have been your home life. I say this is home because we have these four wands here, and it reminds me of the four corners of your home. It represents stability. A four is stability. And this could have harmed the stability of this relationship, not letting go of something, not having balance. Something threw you off, right? And it affected this right here. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it is your past energy. And this is also very fascinating here. So the Temperance Angel, this energy of inner alchemy, because it does affect your outward alchemy, right? It came to you in this moment of despair and grief and loss. And, the crossing energy is what helps or hurts. And this is a tricky one, because the temperance, this energy is always within all of us at all times. You don't have to be Sagittarius. We all have the ability to change how we feel about things, to own our emotions, and to not feel helpless, to not have regret. Did you get past this? Were you able to find harmony? So this is loss, right? This could be separation. There's something happening here that, I'll be honest with you, air signs, it's not the best energy. Let's move on from this and see what's going on in the current energy. Because some of you, unfortunately, it almost feels like there is a breakup. We do see that separation here. Maybe you didn't want it to happen, but it happened anyway, and now you're left with those feelings of loss and yeah, sadness, despair. Happens to us all. All right. Aha. Here, Leo, inner strength. This is what you need. This is coming to you now, either in the form of, telling you right now, this is what you need to do. Lick your wounds. Ah, justice. Sweet, juicy justice. Got some Libra energy coming in right in the heart. Right here. Four of Pentacles again. 2 4s. Two, Four of Pentacles. I'm getting a better vibe from this one. So let's see. Definitely going to need some inner strength for this one, you guys. Air signs. Whew. Lordy. All right. Well, bam. Eight of Wands, more fiery energy. The Page of Wands. Fire, fire. And Knight of Wands. Whew. Okay. A lot of action. A lot of communication in your now energy. And so you have to be brave, right? For the what's coming in your right now. It's still being affected by this past situation, I do believe. There's a lot of messages going back and forth. And, you know, things are speeding up. This resolution that you're looking for, it's here. It's coming. You know, I would probably say fairly quickly on an astronomical time scale. This healing that you're doing, it's making you stronger. It's fortifying you. And you're going to, I mean, you're just going to be better off. Certainly better than this energy here. It's making you stronger and tougher. This situation. That's pretty much all I'm getting from that. And so there could be some court, some legal action here with the Justice card. Everything else is positive. So I want to say that the universe is on your side with this. I'll just say that. The Page of Wands is potential energy. We have a lot of spirit here. This, whatever this justice is, this fairness, this balance, with the Page of Wands, I feel like you are victorious here. I really do. This situation is going to reignite your passions for life, I think. This almost feels like a rebirth in a way, because fire, yes, it can destroy, but it also restores, you know. And there could be, I'm thinking there's going to be communication with someone about this justice. You're communicating with someone about possible legal proceedings, because we have messages here and we have messages here. That's what I'm seeing. Messages, messages. And now we have a different type of Four of Pentacles situation coming in for you. And I feel like this Knight of Wands is you. And I think you have a renewed focus now on what you're holding on to. And I feel like it's resources. I feel like not in the way it was in the past. I think you are focused on growing your resources here, on savings, right? On having something like a nest egg for you in the future. And I think you're willing to try new things to increase your savings. We have the Knight of Wands here. This is more that fiery, lucky Sagittarius energy. This is the card of Sagittarius. Knights are mutable, and so is the sign of Sagittarius. So this is change here. Oops. This is transformation. So you might be experiencing transformation in this Four of Pentacles here, what you're holding on to. This could be transformation in your investments. You're transforming what is, okay, if you think about, let me go back. Four of Pentacles, what is worth holding on to in your life? What has that value? Because we have value here with justice and those scales, right? What do you value? Is it your freedom, your intellect, you know, your honesty? Because that's what we have here with Sagittarius. Very free energy. And this is a box that's closed. So I think this is asking you to think about what you're holding on to, you know, and it's also reminding you of your freedom, that you get to choose what you hold on to and what you place value on. That's the message I'm getting with these two cards. And you might also be traveling too. You might be, here's a practical message. You might be wanting to travel now after this, if this is a divorce or separation of something like that. You've been bitten by the Knight of Wands and that desire to go out, see things, experience life again, and you might need to save a little for it. Very practical message there, air signs. Okay, interesting read. And you might be anywhere on this. Now we're going to do future energy. You might be anywhere in this setup here. You know, it's not set in stone, these messages. It's where you feel you already are. You know, sometimes you haven't even experienced this yet. It just depends. All right. Future. Let's see what we have for air signs. Four of Wands again. We have repeating messages. Lots of fours here. So we have both Four of Wands and we have both Four of Pentacles. More Saggy energy, luck coming your way. Universal luck. Tides are changing. The Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. Looky there. Whoa. I'm going to flip a Seven of Swords. We're going to put that there. Strategy. Seven of Swords is not a bad card. No card is really bad unless it just depends. Oh, here. King of Wands. Just depends on what's neighboring them. And our last one, Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. I see you doing a lot better in the future. So Four of Wands, once again, we have this commitment, partnerships. It's coming up again. It's a big deal in your life right now. You know, and whatever you're committed to, whatever your partnerships are, I don't know what it is for you. It varies. You know, this could be something to do with your home. This could be just your relationships in general. You know, the Seven of Swords is a card of strategy. It's a card of, you know, not letting people know everything there is to know about you. This gentleman here with his mask on is stealing those swords from the enemy. And so there is an element here of within your commitments, within your partnerships, of not just telling everything about yourself immediately, you know, when you meet someone. This is about being mysterious, having a mysterious, let people wonder, you know, don't tell every single thing about yourself to other people. Keep some mystery alive. It will make you more attractive and far more interesting to others. You know, let there be some mystery in your life. That's what I'm feeling with those two things. Because think about it, what I really like thrillers and things like that where I have to try to figure things out. When something is just laid out in front of you, it's really no fun anymore. I'll tell you a little side note. I used to play The Sims, way back in the day, and I found some cheat codes. Okay, these cheat codes allowed me to have as much money as I wanted. So then I could just really do anything I wanted. And guess what? I lost interest in that game because there was no challenge anymore. It ruined the game for me. It just really ruined it. So keep some mystery about yourself. And look at this. Now this is some good energy right here. Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fate spinning in harmony, in a good direction. And we have the King of Wands here. So this could be a couple of things. This could be a Leo coming into your midst, or this could be you stepping into a more entrepreneurial time of your life. If you are wanting to create your own business, be a boss, you know, be inspired. This is it. This is Leo energy right here. This is a very outgoing energy, very extroverted. You know, this is very fiery energy, is very temperamental, can kind of blast off and isn't going to really take nothing from anybody. It's this fixed energy. But this is saying it's a very lucky time for you if you're wanting to start a business. So that's kind of basically all I'm feeling with this. It could be that there is a Leo, a very passionate, attractive Leo coming into your life right now, or someone that you see in this way, someone who's very, um, just very extroverted and life of the party, loves attention kind of energy right there. But this is really good if you're wanting to start something new, start a business. And wow, if you do something like that, I mean, this looks really good. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is showing your future self, in your resources, like really taking a look at, analyzing what you put your time and effort and energy into, not just money. This is kind of taking stock of your life, where you have your focus. Is it giving you the results you want? If not, tweak it. Try things out, see what works, see what doesn't. It's not a big deal, right? We get too caught up in things and nothing's set in stone. And this is the energy of making adjustments. Okay, that's all it is. And that's being crossed by the Six of Wands. This is, recognition for all that hard work, awards, winning, winning that court, winning just in life is what I'm seeing here. Now this shows a marriage. I'm really not sure why, but for some of you, you could be getting married again. This could be planning. There's a sense of waiting and planning for this, Six of Wands to happen, this victory, so could be for some of you. I'm not seeing this as a big time love reading, because I feel like it's almost like a separation, but I do feel that if you put the work in, you will have successful results here. Absolutely, because we see it. The cards are saying so. Thus, it is true. Okay, but it might affect you in different ways. And all right, let's look at your bonus cards here. We have fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. Very nice. I like it. Star. Look at that. Oh, nice. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Harmony. Yay! We like it. Hills. Obstacles to overcome. We have younger woman dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And we have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That's why the Four of Wands came up twice. And that's why the Four of Pentacles came up twice, because that is stability, it's home, and it's security. That's what that is about. So we have confirmation there. We are on the right track. Let's get your angel number. And let me know if this reading is resonating with you in some way. It really does help me. Just let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all those good things. I'm really wanting to grow this channel so messages can get to more people. All right, so 3, 3, 3, 3. I love a 3. Good 3. Yeah. All right, social skills. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. All those things. I like it. Okay, the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Yes, they will. Your guardian angels, yes, they are here, always here. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. There it is, Wheel of Fortune right here. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Now, that's directly referencing these two cards right here, the Wheel of Fortune and Leo, the King of Wands, all about ego, right? So, yeah, very good energy. I like that. I like it a lot. So let's get your crystal message, and then we'll do a stoic wisdom. Oh, that's too many. No. Be here all day. We just want one. Just one. So I still have to do fire. Okay, here we go. Wabam. Oh, healing. All right, malachite. So that's what I have right there, this cute little stone. My little eggy. Malachite is a combination of green and black. Green brings physical well-being, and black releases negativity that blocks healing. Black is also the color of the root chakra. I thought it was red. And it gets to the root cause of the physical condition, brings it up to the surface to be transformed. The high copper content in malachite helps with inflammation and reduces physical pain. Affirmation: I release all blockages to my well being. Perfect health is restored to me now. And let's get your last card. It is the Stoic Wisdom. Very cool set. All right. Okay, the same messages. I have this big deck, and the same messages keep coming up. Seneca, every evening, review your day. What defect have you cured? What vice have you resisted? And in what way are you better? My ex husband used to hate it when I would say, do better. Disciplined mind. At 12 p.m. today, observe your thoughts for 2 minutes without judgment. A disciplined mind is like a well trained garden. We must regularly tend to our thoughts to maintain clarity and purpose. Yes, we do. Instead of just being on autopilot all the time, mindfulness, present moment, being safe, being secure. Got to keep reminding myself of that. All right, air signs. Let me know if this reading resonated with you. Let me know if you have ideas for future bonus readings. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.